move like snails. I was in Princess Auto and I bought these because they have a longer strap, because you want the strap to be able to go under the roof rack or the rail and hook back around on itself. Not all of them have this length of tail on them. The free end here, of course, it doesn't matter. There's all the length that you need. You sneak. You sneak. Come on. We're gonna go on an adventure, but not yet. Hey. You wanna do something? Hey, bug nose. You wanna do something?
Wanna what?
Do something.
I am.
Okay. Have an adventure?
Loading up.
Alright.
Yep, let's go.
No sense bringing a tripod in a box. I might as well unbox it right now. This one's a little bit of a... It's a little bit heavier because I got it for my spotting scope. So I can do some birding and some hunting with it. But on this trip, I'm going to use it with the camera. I haven't used it yet. I just picked it up at Cabela's Bass Pro. Sturdy. Solid. What do you think, Ziggy?
Well,
I'm thinking we'd be able to shore fish all along this sandy beach area. Might be able to fish the whole edge of this island. What do you think? You don't want to step in the water, do you? We just need to find a spot where we can get up onto some flat ground and camp. So we are we're in a heat wave right now. There's a heat warning in effect. We've got 3 days in a row of plus 30 degrees. So we'll have that to contend with. What did you find, Ding Dong? I mean, what did you find, Ziggy? Hey? I know you got up there, but I can't climb that. I can't climb that. That's too steep. Probably where we beached the canoe is probably our best access point. This is workable.
there's mosquitoes though.
Well,
How is there mosquitoes in that
maybe if we just cut down all these big trees, we'll get a breeze through here.
deserted island?
Yeah, this is definitely workable. It's kind of got a lot of firewood. She won't quit with that squirrel. Try out my new tripod. Okay, there I got the quick connect figured out. Boom. And we're in action. Okay. I wasn't super organized when I put this pack together, but everything I need is in here somewhere. For this camping trip, I opted to use an open tarp shelter design, partly for that open air camping feeling, but also because I thought that Ziggy might not be comfortable cooped up inside of an enclosed tent. So this will give her a little more freedom to be out and about, or just snuggled right in beside me. So the first thing I did is strung up a ridgeline for my 10 by 12 heavy duty tarp. And then this is a design I've used before where I peg out the corners partway up from the corners and give it kind of a barn roof style of slope. And if the wind picks up at all, I can just tie a couple poles to the bottom line and keep the tarp edges from flapping. Next, I hung up my secret weapon. So I've got this mosquito box net, and this works great for giving you still good visibility and giving you an open air feeling. The secret weapon all the bugs. Is a boxed mesh, what do they call it? Just a mosquito box net. It's wide enough to sleep two people inside of it. You've probably seen me use this before, but I'm going to set this up under the tarp, and then my ground sheet, sleeping pad. First on the ground is my ground sheet. So this is a waterproof blanket that I got from a Nomadic gift box a little while back, and this is my first opportunity to use it. So it's rubber on one side and then like a soft fabric on the other side. On top of that, I've got a Climate two-person inflatable mattress. I really like this one. I picked it up at the Cabela's Bass Pro in their camping section a little while back, and I've used it with Tara a couple of times. And the nice thing about it is that it's got a bellows design, so you're not blowing moist, gross breath inside of like a inflatable, foamy kind of a mattress and trapping all your germs in there. You're just putting in dry, ambient air, and the bellows saves you a lot of huffing and puffing. So that's the second layer, and then lastly, throw my sleeping bag in, although it's going to be too hot probably to sleep under a sleeping bag because of the heat warning. But there it all is, my shelter for the next couple of days, bug proof, and all the bags and extra ropes. I put them in my mattress bag so everything's contained, and I know where to find everything when it's time to take this down and pack it all up. All right, with a 40% chance of thunderstorms, I feel pretty good to get my shelter set up first thing now that we're here. And next I'm going to help Chris with a couple projects, and then we'll probably start in on some fishing. Oh, you've been busy?
Huh. Well, thanks for noticing, because I know nobody else will. Like, that's all you built?
Yeah.
Dude, this took me like as long as it took you to make your camp.
Yeah.
That was like what? 45 minutes? An hour?
I don't know. Yeah, it's past noon.
Yeah. So I made a tripod, something or other. Solid. I dug it in.
Yeah, it looks like you could stand on it.
You can probably stand on it. I don't know if you would want to, but anyway, yeah, I was just asking Jeremy for some advice on what he thinks we should put the rack out of, because like the rack is going to get the most fishy exposure. Yeah. So you want it to taste like spruce or whatever that stuff is. I'm gonna take Ziggy for a walk, and we'll find some green alder, and then we'll find some other good stuff for putting on the fire to make it nice and smoky. Yeah. Okay. It's a little wet. I don't think it's too wet.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That'll just make it safe.
And then I was thinking of taking the cedars and like tenting it, or did you have a better idea?
No, that would work.
Yeah.
I think so. As long as they don't dry out and cause an inferno. As long as they don't dry out and cause an inferno.
Maybe I'll have to refresh them every once in a while. Yeah. It should last a bit.
Yeah.
It's not too breezy here, just a little bit of breeze.
Yeah, actually it's way less buggy here than it was up on the...
Yeah, it's way less buggy, yeah, for sure. Even though if I go to the edge of the bush, I can tell.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, well, we'll go for a little walk and see what we can find for materials.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, Sig, you got lots of bug bites? Actually, there's less older than I thought, so we might make do with some. See, there's some nice white birch in here, so maybe we're gonna go with some white birch and hazel shrub. We just need some straight ones, straight-ish. Start. Oh, I think I found a good harvesting spot. Water levels are lower than normal. There's a turkey vulture circling over on the far side. And then got our tripod set up here. We're going to smoke some fish. Yeah, so it looks like there was a, I don't know what, maybe just the canopy opened? Maybe there was a big blowdown here? Or maybe there used to be an old campsite, or a lightning strike. But it is all, oh, there's even maple in here. Maple, beaked hazel. Good materials for smoking fish. We'll set up our rack like that. At one time or another, a beaver has been up here eating. I see a lot of chewed down little hazel stumps.
Weave a couple of branches through. Can't be pretty, just be messy. Yeah, no.
Well,
How do you want to do it?
I would have stripped them down and made like nice.
Oh. Well, you're welcome to.
But that'll work. At least you know your fish isn't going to fall through, right?
Well, it might.
I doubt it.
It might still fall through.
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm not worried about it though, like, as long as you're watching it.
It might be too windy. We're going to have to make the fire over here so the smoke comes up.
It's been changing. It's been getting stronger.
Yeah, we might get that thunderstorm. Is that that's a Fowler shovel?
Yep.
I think a shovel is like one of the underutilized pieces of camping equipment that you forget how useful they are until you've got one out and about.
You can do a lot of stuff with a shovel.
Yeah. Shovel stuff? Like making fire pits and like clearing your tenting area, or like if you're going and pooping and you need to like dig a hole so your dog doesn't eat it.
Well, just leveling is a big thing. Yeah. Right? And like if you want to make a shelter, if you can go down maybe say 2 feet and then like a proper bushy shelter. Yeah. Go down 2 feet and then build, you're gonna have a solid wall that you can't make with almost anything else. Yeah. Natural. Yeah. So you go down 2 feet, build up 2 feet, you're 4 feet, and you just put a roof on it and you've got a solid walls. Yeah. Which is half the thing. Yeah. So then you can't do that without a shovel, I don't think. Like a digging stick?
No. Well, I mean, you can do it, but it just is like, that it expedites the whole process. Oh, I should have known it's a Fowler one. It's got his name on it.
That's signed.
Yeah.
Autographed.
Yeah. This is the one that he took on alone?
No.
It's the same model, though. Not the same exact.
Yes, it's the same one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The $1 million shovel. $500,000. $500,000.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
It just makes it feel like it was like.
Yeah.
It makes me feel special.
All these goodies.
Bass Pro Shops.
Traps, and more traps.
Pretty much, yeah. Different kinds of traps.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be
minnow, crayfish.
Feasting on crayfish. That's good. I don't think you've seen anybody catch a fish before, eh, Ziggy? This might be new for you. We'll try this shore fishing thing out and see if it pans out. Go with the old red and white here. Old Faithful. You're goofy. You're goofy. That's not for you. Or is that your fish calling bark? Careful. You can smell it, but I don't want you to get your little nose hooked up. It's just a lure. Right? There. Curiosity satisfied? How's our smoker doing? That's smoky! We ended up adding quite a bit of screening material around it to block the wind. The wind is our saving grace today. I just checked and it's 27 degrees, going to be 28 degrees within an hour. And supposed to get close to 30 and 38 with the humidex, but the wind's making a big difference for us. Just got to remember to chug water, stay hydrated, catch some fish, smoke some fish. There's a tadpole. So those big ones are from green frogs or bullfrogs, and it can take them 2 years to grow enough to metamorphosize. Oh, good thing I brought my work sharp. I'm going to touch this blade up for you. There's a little spot where the gills attach. And I should be able to grab the gills and pull everything out like that. Yeah, we should get some turtles on camera later, eh? Or are you going to feed this for crayfish?
I might use some of it for crayfish. We can leave some to test. There's always a turtle around.
Yeah.
You want to show me or to show you what I did, or do you know?
You're just cutting through on either side of the spine, through the ribs?
Yeah. And you just don't go too deep, because otherwise they'll split right through, right? Yeah, just follow it up, and then make a choice when you get to the tail.
Take one side or the other?
Yeah. Well, you're going to go on the same side, and then just split it as much as you need to. Make it flat. There's the spice.
Okay. Nice. The Wadobo on there. Earlier we spotted, while Ziggy was sniffing around, a spot where something was eating some fish, and I saw a bunch of fish scales on a log. Well, I'm going to find them here in a second. I can't remember. So I did a fish scale analysis one time. We aged fish by their scales, but then these fish scales, they have a look about them, and I couldn't quite place them. There's probably somebody out there who remembers their fish scale ID. Now I can't find them. Okay, hold on, I'll just turn the camera on when I find the scales. Not that though, that's just poop and my camera shadow. One precious piece of birch bark. Shove that in my pocket. It was on the first log that I stepped over. I just wasn't paying attention yet. So, see if I can zoom right in on one here. What kind of scales are those? With these, like, they're round on one side and then they're all jaggedy on the other side. What could it be? Yeah, smoker's still smoking. It's gonna take a little while. I was hoping to dry the fish out and smoke it up nice. Hopefully we don't have to rekindle this fire. Doesn't look great right now, but it's still making a lot of smoke, so I guess it's alright. Some cedar in here, some white birch in here. I think I'm good. So what happened there is all these leaves hit their critical combustion point. They dried out and then boom, they all lit. So we'll just have to be careful about keeping that fire low, because we don't want to have the same thing with all the cedar in the back where it just like dries out and combusts. Yeah, they're basically like just another piece of like critical camping gear, right? Yep. Your filter. So this is the Platypus brand. Yeah, for sure. What is this? I've got over 3 liters of water there, so. It's almost done, eh?
Getting there. It's a little, needs to be finished still, but it's getting there pretty good.
We're gonna flip them over.
Yeah, like when we want to finish it, we'll flip it. If we want to finish it, we can do that now.
I could eat soon. Problem with these primitive smokers is if you run them too long, they combust. Like we already had the one flare up, so we don't want to run it for hours and hours and hours, or we'll just end up having charcoal fish.
You take the ribs out and adobo and flip them. I did use some of your dog food for my traps, didn't I?
Yeah, fair's fair.
Fair's fair. Even trade.
Or is the bench gonna break?
Might. I constructed it.
Yeah. I'm scared.
No guarantees.
Okay.
Bones. I should have deboned it. Yeah. I thought I got most of the rib stuff out, but there's still like a little bit of rib. Or is this the one I didn't do? Maybe that's the problem.
The flavors are really good with the adobo and the smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, the flavor's good. Yours got to go back on again, eh? Not quite finished.
It might be finished enough for me.
Yeah, you don't care?
Not really. Or you want a fin? Net duty.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get crossed around. It's not very big, is it?
No.
Whatever you got. Oh! Oh no! Did you see what it was?
No.
Stay down! Oh, I spit it! Dang it! Out.
Well, at least we got to see that one. We're gonna get. Oh. Putting mine right in the boat here.
Yeah, you can boat yours. I don't know if I'm gonna let you. Got it! Oh boy! Oh, this is a big freaking horse. Can you net or no?
Can I grab?
Can you net?
Probably.
Hold on. I'm in. I'm gonna be in. Oh no.
You got this.
Oh, I'm nervous as hell.
Oh shit.
I gotta reel up a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, I don't know how well it's hooked either.
Well, it's still on there at least.
Oh shoot, don't do that. Oh, this is hard. Jeremy.
Want me net?
Maybe.
Okay. Pass back a bit further. Oh!
Okay, here it comes. Here we go.
Oh. I just bumped it.
Hold on. Get the net out. Okay, go. Got it! Yes! Yeah! Woohoo!
Oh, that was a lot of work.
Oh, that was a lot of work. Oh. Okay, let's go home.
Yeah. Yeah, Ziggy's like, what's
going on?
Hey, what's going on?
We did it, Ziggy.
Oh, she's gonna come and jump in.
That's too
There.
exciting. All
Are you
that.
worried about those fishies?
Oh man,
Hey, worried about those fishies?
that's a beauty. I mean, it's not a That's a good fish, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we solved the riddle right around the rocks.
Yeah.
All that. Whew. That's a rush.
Yeah, that was a lot of work.
There we got breakfast now.
Unless Ziggy gets it.
Oh,
I think she's scared of it.
wow.
Never seen a fish.
All right, well, we're gonna leave this guy hooked up and go home. Beauty.
Testing. So my camera took a partial dunking in the lake, but everything seems to be working. Right after we got that, well, we came back to camp, beached the canoe, camera tipped over. But we're here with those two double header smallmouth bass. I think he's over the excitement of it. Right. She ate so many deer flies today. I was telling Chris she's gonna poop tomorrow and it's gonna look like woodpecker poop. Just all And last of the rainbow trout is up here finishing. Sorry, rainbow trout here and here. And then we got those two bass warming up here. Gonna cook them. Okay, I want to expedite the cooking of the bass, so I just whipped up this grate of green beet hazel, and I think we knock these pieces down and just expose all the coals. I might be able to. We'll risk the small one first. Whoosh, juicy. Oh yeah. We just need some side bumpers here. Throw this big one on too. We're all in. See how that cooks up. Oh, can you see underneath them?
Oh, they might fall off.
Oh, one's sliding.
No, I can't see underneath.
No?
No.
You think they're almost done though, eh?
I think they're done, yeah.
This.
Just pick one up.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's good.
It looks pretty done.
That's done. I'd say that's done.
Yeah. Oh, there. This little thing did its job. That one?
Yeah. Oh, not
no,
that side.
No,
That's
not that
done.
side.
Maybe fool around with that rib cage in the other one. Pull it the other way. It may reveal
Yeah,
the same
undone.
issue.
Oh yeah, for sure it did.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoop, it's falling apart when I try and move it around though. We'll give them a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
Might have to do what we did with the trout and eat a side and then put it back on and then eat the other side.
Yeah.
Like, surely they're done by now. Get in there then.
Get in there?
Yeah, get in there. Do they taste like
They're not as good.
Woodnobo?
They're not as good as the long smoke.
Oh, yeah, no.
Not as good.
No.
They're good, but
Huh.
not as good.
They're not bad.
No, they're not bad.
You know what's bad is the mosquitoes right now. Feel them out.
It's just a little bit tougher.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Not as delicate.
Yeah. That might be because of the high heat too.
Yeah, it's high heat, toughened it up. Got rid of a little bit of couple bugs on there.
Couple, like 3?
Couple, maybe half a dozen
No, that's not too
on the back.
Okay. Yeah. The whole neckline of this shirt is like all blood spots from being up at camp and getting eaten. Oh well. They kind of stop after about 11 o'clock, so
Yeah.
hopefully they stop soon. Because it's going to be 11 o'clock soon. Yeah, this is... The trick is to try and get Ziggy to come in here without letting all the bugs in. Come on, Zig. There, good girl. Oh, what a good doggy. Come on. Come on, Zig. Okay, there you go. We're gonna sleep. You ran in the water right before you got here, didn't you? So ideally, the mesh keeps us protected from the bugs, and what I want is to have most of my gear in here. I know this is super blurry and awkward. Whew. Most of the gear is inside the mesh where I can reach everything without getting bit. Ziggy's in here, right? I'm gonna sleep in my clothes. It's gonna be 20 degrees, so I might not even use the sleeping bag at all. But I have my hoodie in case I get cool, and I can use it as a pillow in the meantime. Anyway, it's bedtime. Well, I don't know what time the thunderstorms stop, but the mosquitoes started at 4:45, and I've been killing at least 1 or 2 a minute since then. It's 5:30. They're just not really letting up. I don't know if you can see them here on the screen. It's alarming how many of those are on the inside of the screen. And I think it's because what are you doing? I think it's because Ziggy and I didn't really get ourselves sorted out very well. She didn't want to. I think it's too warm for her and slippery on this bed, but she was laying down in the corner here. And I think mosquitoes were coming up underneath somewhere. Anyway, there's an alarming number of mosquitoes. I think the thunderstorm brought out the mosquitoes. Look at how many are inside, and how many of them have blood in them. Z and I gave them a feast last night. Look down at this end here. Those are all the ones inside, and that's just because I didn't have it closed up properly around the bottom. And like I mentioned earlier, Ziggy was going down and trying to nest at the bottom, and I think she flipped up an edge of that mosquito net. Anyway, the lake is beautiful, glassy this morning. It's quiet out here. We're gonna pack it up. Just have all quick release knots to expedite the process of taking things down. Still not the fastest process, but the mosquitoes are vicious. They are rabid. I've killed, honestly, probably killed a couple hundred, and they're still just like not stopping. Kind of give you a look here. There's one in my hand. Kill it. Right there. Yeah, you see them. We're gonna be on the water soon enough though. Well, the lake's not as calm as before I took down my shelter, but there it is. So yesterday, Chris set up a couple of minnow traps, trying out a couple different models of minnow traps. I mean, I can give you a quick peek, but you should pop over to his video to see the full details on them. And he saved one for me to check. So, what is this one we had dog food in? No.
The Bass Pro one. The minnow trap.
Oh, okay. This is the. Oh yeah, like your traditional.
Yeah, the standard funnel. Bass Pro version.
Okay.
Black, painted black.
Cabela's or Bass Pro?
I think they're the same, aren't they?
They are. They are. Now there were 2 little sunfish in this yesterday. Did you take them out?
I did not.
Oh well, they
found their way out.
They found their way out.
No way.
All that's left is like pieces of a muffin. Okay. They were.
Oh, there you go. There's a lesson.
They're about the size of toonies for all you Canadians out there, which is about the size of a Timbit for all you Americans out there. Oh no, that doesn't work.
Well, the lesson there is if you
size of a silver dollar.
If you want your minnows, you should take them out early.
Yeah.
We
Not just
them.
like expect that they're gonna stay there forever.
No. They swam in, they swam out, and that's a pretty small hole too.
Yeah.
For those sunfish, they squoze in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, these are cool.
Yeah.
Handy. Pack away like that.
Yeah.
And I showed that.
Yeah. No, that's a nice.
These little bait traps you get from Temu.
Okay.
And then you can suspend it, right?
Yeah.
So your bait's gonna go way, way, way further with that.
Well, that's not a bird cage for like a tiny budgie.
Well, you could put a bird in there if you could catch one, and then you could just feed it, feed it things and grow it big.
Yeah.
Just when it gets too big for that, then you put it
in the bigger one. Yeah.
And you just keep going.
I was admiring that the other day.
It works really good.
The other day, yesterday.
Oh, you showed it.
I didn't show it. I just personally was admiring. I was like, oh, that's a really handy little bait ball.
For sure. And they're not expensive.
No.
Temu.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So like 40 cents, 50 cents.
Oh, I don't even remember. I grabbed like every single survival fish trap there just to try it out, because I have a bit more leeway with my own pond at home.
Yeah.
To try it, to see if like a fish would swim in it.
Yeah.
So been trying with them, and some success here and there.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use some of our smoker to get this fire started because it's getting dismantled anyway. The one precious piece of birch bark that I found yesterday. Do I trust this bench?
I think so. I built it.
I'm not sure. I'm not in frame. Yeah, you got like nose down.
Well, that's because you're too tall.
No, can't help it.
There we go. There you go. That's what we got for today.